Motion, roll sound, and action.
Story number 1. Foretelling the future of more global problems may explain why Trump has been pushing for a border wall. Trump's cruel immigration policies keep asylum seekers in detention. The Miami Herald thinks that they should get parole. Daily Caller says there could be a new surge of migrants coming to the southern border. Mexico prison riot leaves at least 16 dead. Story number 2. Should the wealthy be taxed more? Bill Gates has ended the year of 2019 by pushing for higher taxes on the rich, according to a report. Story number 3. There is an underground war against the oil industry, and it may affect prices. Maybe. Chevron announced that up to $11 billion worth of its fossil fuel projects are effectively worthless. U.S. oil workers are leaving Iraq. That includes ExxonMobil workers because they have operations there. Story number 4. Is President Trump draining the life out of the Republican Party? GOP retirement spike, diminishing hopes of retaking House majority in 2020. Order to freeze Ukraine aid came from Trump, according to unredacted documents. American celebrities labeled Trump a threat to America. Trump campaign, GOP raised nearly $500 million in 2019. Story number 5. Is evil a symptom of a mental disorder? Satellite images show destroyed Uyghur grave sites in China. The Uyghur people are a minority sect in China. Minority groups are often labeled differently because their culture may be a bit different from the majority. Attacker shot dead after killing one and injuring others. Mother kills her infant son, then stabs the father, then apparently jumped from the high-rise, according to a police report. Ex-president of a medical college spent $82,000 in school funds for personal shopping sprees. Homeless people keep getting murdered in Louisiana, and the police want to know why. A man kidnapped a woman and apparently shoved her into a van with a cage. At least 5 shot in a bar in West Virginia on New Year's Day. Baltimore sees its second deadliest year on record in 2019. Apparently, its homicide clearance rate is under 40%. St. Louis records 4 homicides in first 3 hours of 2020. Suicide rates in the U.S. are on the rise, and people want to know why. Number of students seeking mental health support has risen by 50% between 2012 and 2017. Story number 6. In the midst of trade wars, should people be worried about their food? Mysterious respiratory illness linked to China food market. A reported 44 may have come up sick. In Texas, herbal supplements are blamed for a woman's liver failure. Story number 7 in the top 2 stories that made it this week. Should the world be concerned about medical science? China quietly confirms a 3rd CRISPR editing baby has been born, and they're saying that the gene editing tools are getting better. U-Haul will no longer hire smokers in 21 states. U.S. announces countrywide ban on e-flavored cigarettes. China jails gene-edited baby scientists for 3 years, but the science of gene editing keeps going on. 2,000 unvaccinated students may not be allowed back to class. Some say that CBD may be the new miracle drug. Story number 8 in the final top story that made it to the Mediator this week. Rumors of war, or is the world already at war? China is not the Soviet Union, but there is talk of a new Cold War as global powers eye global dominance. Artillery fire kills 9 at a school in rebel-held Idlib. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali vows vengeance for General Qasem Soleimani's death. Celebrities are pointing the finger at Trump, telling people to prepare for a war because of airstrikes on Iran that killed a general. U.S. to send 3,000 more troops to the Middle East following Soleimani's death, according to officials. No answer on why drones have been flying around rural Colorado and Nebraska. 4 killed in Kenya bus attack claimed by Islamic extremists. Chinese national arrested for taking photos at a Florida naval base. Because of conflicts with the United States, Iran steps its nuclear talks back further and has now put more emphasis on more enrichment. U.S. service members and 2 Defense Department contractors were killed in the attack in Kenya. Those are your top 8 headlines and developing news stories. And as usual, I want to thank all the news outlets and journalists that keep us informed. You deserve all the credit. I am just a mediator. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and show us some support above my head. You can buy something, click on something, watch something, read something, or just sponsor a program on the website. I am out of here. Have a good week, everybody. Peace.
Have no fear, fellow citizens. The Mediator is here.
If you want to check out the stories that almost made it in or did make it in, go to our Twitter feed on our website. Check out everything all of the sources are there. Go to the website. It's METHOD, the number 8, INC.com, method8inc.com, where you can buy something, click on something, watch something, read something, or just sponsor a program.